Hello, and I must say it's always a real pleasure to be broadcasting from this part of the USA. We're at Lumen Field. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Belgium facing Iran.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
The starting players for Belgium. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Yuri Tielemans in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today is Romelu Lukaku. And a look at the lineup for Iran.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Dennis Eckert Ayenza. Really determined play to hang on to it. Mehdi Taremi. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. De Kuiper. Maybe dangerous here, and he's through here. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, just look how he sees the run here. The pass is weighted to perfection. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Maxime De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Arthur Theat. Tielemans. Moving it confidently. Trossard. That's a good-looking ball. And the chance slips away. Trossard. De Bruyne now. Tielemans. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. That'll be a throw-in for Belgium. Here's Mehdi. And now with De Kuiper. Doku. Amadou Onana. A real opening now. Oh, two! And so soon at the start of this game.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Arthur Théat. Lukaku. Promising move from Belgium. Might lead to a chance. Jeremy Doku. Will it happen for them? Not the best challenge, free kick. And options in the centre. Lukaku. Lukaku! Well, standing off a bit, aren't they?
Yeah, could be a dangerous tactic, this. They need to push up a bit for me.
And a fine cross. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. No, high quality defending. De Bruyne. Now Meunier. Tielemans. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Can they open them up? Chance to cross. Promising possession, this. De Bruyne. Is it going to be? Brilliantly blocked. Taremi. Counter-attacking chance. Beautiful pass. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Oh, blocked it! Over the touchline for a throw-in. Dennis Eckert Ayenza. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. De Bruyne has support. Onana. Oh, tremendous vision. Laid into the centre. Well, no way through in the end. An impressive run. Could reduce the deficit. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Tielemans. And on to the keeper. And there the move ends for now.
I've been impressed with how they've closed down and stopped attacks quickly.
Dennis Eckert Ayenza. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And players waiting in the centre. Nicely timed tackle. Can he find the right pass? Will it be Lukaku? A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
So the action continues, and Belgium really beginning to run away with this now. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Maxime de Kuiper. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this.
Yeah, they're loving this, aren't they?
Effective looking pass. Well, that one has promise. And firing it to the near post. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front.
Yeah, it's been a quiet one for him today. Just not asking enough questions of the keeper. And when he's not in the game, they lose that goal threat that they normally rely on.
So back in business, following a big statement made by Belgium in the first half. Can they express themselves in the second? Meunier. De Bruyne now. Jeremy Doku. Onana. Now in possession, Trossard. He has teammates around him. Tielemans. Oh, could be. Maybe dangerous here. Real chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, we can see it again, and it's a wonderful assist, you have to say. Beautiful technique to create the chance. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Tielemans. That is a magnificent run. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Kevin De Bruyne. One slick pass after another.
Yeah, good teamwork, isn't it?
Onana. Might lead to a chance. Trossard. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Well, he's certainly not alone. Sending it behind for the corner. Very alertly winning back possession. Is it going to be a goal here? Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay, and he's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and the movement is good to get on the end of it. And it's a simple finish in the end.
Mehdi. Onana. Doing well to keep it. Here's Meshele. De Kuiper. That's a good-looking pass. And on to De Kuiper. Lukaku. Amadou Onana. De Bruyne now. Onana. Mehdi. Here's Tielemans. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Now opening things up. Oh, did so well to cut it out.
Yeah, did really well to stop the through ball. What a promising position that was.
Mehdi Taremi. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they need to get bodies back. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Here's Tielemans. Takes aim. Well, fantastic reflex action. Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Not a convincing clearance. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Well, Romelu Lukaku, a player who can finish with the very best of them and proving to be such a difficult opponent in this game.
Well, they've let him play far too freely. He's always available, always turning forward, and he's punished them with some really well-taken goals.
Showing a great defensive instinct. Doku. Zeno Debast. Here's Tielemans. Arthur Theat. De Bruyne. Jeremy Doku. Trying to tee it up. Amadou Onana. Keeper was there to meet it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, moving it nicely. Cross fired over. And cleared away.
Yeah, it was the right choice for me. You don't want to be messing with it in there, do you?
Taremi. And showing fine vision. Can he? Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Van Aken. De Bast. Frustration growing. Can't get the ball. Onana. Teat. The ball with Van Aken. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. And they're making a change. And teammates around him. Oh, it might be! Oh, a smart stop. And he's fired over the corner. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. Jeremy Doku. Van Aken. Now space for Belgium in the wide position. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Taremi. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Intelligent ball. Referee intervening. Oh, danger here. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Charles de Ketelaere. Nicely played. Lukaku. That is tackling of the highest order. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, that was an emphatic result, wasn't it? They looked so confident in attack. Every time they went forward, you thought they were going to score. I'm sure they'll be pleased with that.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he caused them a lot of problems off the ball, closing them down and never giving them a minute in possession. On the ball, he was brave and showed quality with his goals.